Hey everybody, I'm Kyle Larson, and you're watching the ACS.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot of time.
Welcome to Speedway, Indiana, for the Indianapolis Grand Prix at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We are kicking off the round of 12 here in Indiana, the home of open wheel racing. But today we bring the stock cars to the Speedway for 8 laps on this 14-turn circuit. Check out your drivers to watch for. Martin Truex Jr., he has a fresh new round, and he's one of the preseason favorites to win this championship, and he has had the fastest car in both practices. And then Chase Elliott, he survived the round of 16, and now he's looking to kill it in the round of 12 and make it to the round of 4. And then Kyle Busch, an impressive performance throughout the entire round of 16, and the round of 12 could be Kyle's chance to shine, and he was your most recent winner at this racetrack. Now let's go trackside for the command. Drivers, start your engines. The cars fire up and roll off here as we're going to check out your starting grid for the Indianapolis Grand Prix. On the pole, last week's winner at Bay City, A.J. Allmendinger, and to his outside, Micah Knapp. Row 2, Chris Buescher and Kyle Busch. In row 3 is Chase Elliott and Martin Truex Jr. Michael McDowell and Denny Hamlin in row 4, and Daniel Suarez and Kevin Harvick in row 5. Kurt Busch and Brad Keselowski find themselves in row 6, and Sam McAllister with a nice start today in row 7 to his outside, Eric Almirola. Logano and McMurray in row 8, and in row 9, it's Kyle Larson and Eddie Jones. William Byron and Carter Edelman are in row 10, and Ryan Blaney and Eric Jones in row 11. Then you have Trevor Bayne next to Austin Dillon, and in row 13 is Alex Bowman and Logan McDaniel. Clint Boya and David Gillen in row 14, and row 15 is Jimmy Johnson with a poor starting spot today in Tyler Saponara. Regan Smith and Bryce Harvey in row 16. Camden Lucas starting deep in the pack today next to Paul Menard. And there's Ricky Stenhouse and Bubba Wallace in row 18. Row 19 is Matt DiBenedetto and Ryan Newman. And row 20 is Michael Shelton and Ty Dillon. The field is set and we're ready to go racing here at the Indianapolis Grand Prix. Green flag is out and we are off. And there they head into turn 1. Oh, and Allmendinger goes around in the first turn. Look like he went off the nose of Chase Elliott, and Allmendinger goes for a wild ride, but we stay green. The field charges here as they head in through turn 12, 13, and 14. Chris Buescher looks like he is going to lead the first lap here at the Yard of Bricks, but Chase Elliott, a lot of horsepower under that hood, and he'll take the lead here. They go through the U-turn, and Chase Elliott's going to maintain that race lead over Chris Buescher. But here comes Kyle Busch. He's become quite the road racer as of late. Here comes Kyle Busch trying to get to the back bumper of Chase Elliott as we complete lap 2. Elliott trying to maintain the lead over Kyle Busch. There's Micah Knapp in 4th place and 5th. Oh, we got cars around in turn 13. And it's William Byron, Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Larson. This spells disaster for Chase contender Ryan Blaney as he goes around here. Let's see what happens. Looks like Joey Logano gets into Kyle Larson. Byron just puts the brakes on, slides through the grass, and ends up running into Ryan Blaney. There's Logano getting into Larson. Logano's going to snake through, but his teammate's not. Blaney's going to get into the back of William Byron. One more look at it here. Oh yeah, Larson looks like that might be on Larson actually. He looks like he cut off Joey Logano, and then William Byron just trying to avoid this one ends up getting collected in this one as Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Ryan Blaney. The young guns getting taken out here at the Grand Prix, but we are ready to go back racing as championship favorites. Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott will lead them to the green here. Green flag is back out on lap 4, and they charge down into turn 1. Chase Elliott goes wide. That's going to open the door for Micah Knapp and Kyle Busch. Micah Knapp to the race lead here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. How about that run for Micah Knapp? Can he lead this lap here? As they charge off of turn 14. Daniel Suarez getting into the mix here, battling for third with Chase Elliott. Heading through turn 1, up through turn 2 and 3. Going to go through turn 4 and 5, a nice slow turn. off of turn 6 down the straightaway. Into turn 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Here comes Kyle Busch to the inside. They make contact. Kyle Busch bumps into Micah Knapp, and Micah Knapp spins out. And he's charging down the front speed straight away. Micah cannot be too happy with Kyle Busch, as it's a three-way battle with Toyota. But look at Micah Knapp. He saved it. He's still in 4th place. How about that charge from Micah? And now here comes Kyle Busch getting pressure from Martin Truex Jr. with 2 laps to go. Truex fakes high, goes low, and he's going to get to the inside of Kyle Busch, put Martin Truex Jr. to the race lead. Off of turn 6, 3 wide for the lead for a split second there as Suarez contemplated it. Now he's going to go for it. Daniel Suarez to the inside, 3 wide down the front straightaway with 1 lap to go. Kyle Busch is going to take it into turn 1. Here they go through turns 2 and 3. Suarez and Kyle Busch still battling it out. Here comes Micah Knapp. He charges in. He wrecks Busch. Kyle Busch into the inside wall. And a lot of damage to that 18. And off of turn 14, it's Daniel Suarez taking the victory. What a way to get your first win for Daniel Suarez. How about that? Micah Knapp got his revenge on Kyle Busch. Oh my goodness, Kyle Busch cannot be happy with this young gentleman. Oh my goodness. What a lick for Kyle Busch. He tried to get it back going, but just too much damage to that race car. And I guess Micah felt that Kyle Busch really put him into that situation. And Micah definitely got his revenge heading into turn 7 here. Oh my goodness. So Kyle Busch is out, and this is why Micah decided to get his revenge. They're heading in to turn 12, and looks like Kyle Busch really kind of drove it in there. Yeah, he probably should have gave Micah a little bit of room. Kyle Busch did drive his Toyota in there. Micah Knapp was able to get going right away. No penalization for him for keeping going down the front stretch. But at the end of the day, it's Daniel Suarez grabbing the victory, and Suarez gets to do burnouts finally. After an exhausting season, Suarez finally gets it to pay off with his efforts. Great job, Daniel Suarez. He takes the victory. Now we're going to check out your point standings and the playoff grid. Chase Elliott, Truex, Hamlin, Harvick, all well above the cut line. Jimmy Johnson, Eric Almirola, Clint Boyer, and Alex Bowman really tight there. And Eric Jones, Cam DeLuca, Kyle Busch, and Ryan Blaney. Those 4 are out. Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney, the 2 playoff drivers that had big trouble today. Now here's the 17th through 26th. Kyle Larson still maintains that 17th position. And there's your 27th through 36th. And the other 4 playoff drivers, they are still 13th through 16th. They did not lose their points and get shuffled back in. I just forgot to add them in editing. Sorry about that. Finishing results. Suarez with the victory. Micah Knapp comes home second. Truex third. He had a great car today. Chase Elliott with a nice top 5 finish. And once again, AJ Allmendinger back-to-back top 5 finishes. Last week, he was the winner. This week, 5th place. Not bad for Allmendinger, who he got spun out heading into turn 1 on lap 1 of this race. No caution for that, but Allmendinger was able to keep it going, and he ended up getting a 5th place finish. So talk about never giving up, and that's a great example of it. Then there's Kyle Busch, 37th place today at the Indianapolis Grand Prix. So next race, we head up to Minnesota. Should be a good one there. Thanks everybody for watching. This is JG24, JM26, signing out.